we are going to discuss basic cutting techniques. Why the cutting of fruits and vegetables is important? In our day-to-day life, food is very important in our life. Apart from the food, how do we eat the food is very important. Yes, food, cut it into the 2 pieces or 3 pieces or 4 pieces. Afterwards only we eat. Yes, cutting is so important. Let's see. Proper cutting techniques helps to prevent the accidents and injuries in the kitchen while cooking. It also saves the time and the effort. Consider size and the shape of the fruits and vegetables ensure the better presentation. Different cutting techniques can impact the flavor and texture of the fruits and the vegetables. The techniques can help to preserve the nutrients in the fruits and the vegetables. Yes, it also enhances the visual appeal of the dishes. Learning and practicing the different cutting techniques improve the overall culinary skills. Yes, cutting of fruits and vegetables helps to improve our culinary skills. Yes, first one is the large dice. This is the large dice. So, for cutting of the large dice, the culinary knife cut the measuring of 3/4 inches. So, we cut the fruits or vegetables or any other dishes. We want to cut it in the large dice means the measurement is 3/4 inches into 3/4. All the sides of the dice should be in 3/4 inch. The square cut is often used for vegetables like potatoes, some of the fruits like watermelon. So, potato fry we usually eat. So, potato fries, we cut the vegetable like potato, cut it into the largest dice means 3/4 inches is the considered measurement. The next one is the batonette. In this cut, this is the stick cut. So, large size of the stick cut, the measurement is 3/4 inches also used to cut the batonette. So, larger portion of the items such as the vegetable size to gain the height in our dish. For example of the batonette cut means avial. We usually use to cut the vegetables in the larger size of the portion in the avial cooker. Yes, this is the batonette. This is the stick cut. Then next one is the allumette. Allumette, this is the starting point of the small dishes. That measurement is 1/4 inch in the width and then height is 2.5 to 3 inches. So, allumette is sometimes referred as the matchstick cut. See, this is the small matchstick sizes. Then next one is the small dice. We already see in the previous slide, allumette. This is the beginning of the small dice. So, the allumette, slicing of the allumette into the 1/4 inch means this is the small dice. See, with this 1/4 inch, in all the sides are equal. Julienne or the French cut. This is the very favored cut because French fries, we usually cut the potatoes like the julienne cut also. Okay, right. Cutting the vegetables into the thin matchstick sized stickers. That measurement is 1/8 inches into 1/8 inch width, and the height is we preferred amount. Okay, 2.5 inch or 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, any of the inches we used. And this is basically the allumette cut one more lengthwise. So, cut for carrots, celery or the potatoes and see the thin strips used as the garnishing. Usually we use the French cut in the French fries, potatoes and then garnishing of carrots in the fried rice. So, usually we used it. Okay. Then next one is the Brunoise dice. So, cutting in Brunoise means cutting into the very small dices. We already see the large dice, small dice. This is the very small dice. 2 to 3 mm is the measurement for the Brunoise dice. So, this is the very small dice. It's one of the Farrier techniques cuts due to the degree of precision it requires. So, cut the slices of the vegetables with the mandolin first. Mandolin means this is the slicer we used. So, slice it first. Afterwards, we cut it into our desired shape. Then cut them again into the thin strips lengthwise. That means a julienne. First mandolin cut, first sliced the fruits or the vegetables. Mainly vegetables we used. So, slice it the vegetables and strips it lengthwise like the julienne cut, then French fries cut, and finally cut the strips in the widthwise where desired shape or the size. Brunoise is usually used for garnishing of the. Then mince, smaller than the fine brunoise, smaller than a fine brunoise. The mince is less precise. This is supported to be finely cut. Mince means minced cut, that is the minced meat. கொத்துக்கறி அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம்ல அது. We most often the mince the garlic and then other aromatic. We usually cut the garlics and then next ginger, cut it into the small pieces, minced, because it gives the raise the flavor of that food. When we want the flavor to be distributed more throughout the dish, usually big sizes of the garlic give the flavor, means minced garlic give the more must very much flavor give to the dishes. Chiffonied, it is the specific to leafy vegetables like lettuce, cabbage, spinach, that means the keerai vagaigal. So we cut the rolling up the leaves of the vegetables to form the roll. It is then cut it in the strips. This result is then strip that show of the texture of the leafy nicely. This is the chiffonied. These are the various types of the cuts we see in the slide. Thank you.